What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Maverick Man 101. Got a video today from Patrol Stories TV. Woman exploded after finding her best friend living with her ex. Let's go.
November 1st, 2021, at 3 in the morning, officers responded to a house on Elsa Street in Charlotte County, Florida, in reference to a disturbance. Before they arrived, the caller stated that an ex-roommate was banging on the windows and doors. When the officers arrived, they made contact with the homeowner and the ex-boyfriend of the suspect. He stated that the suspect hadn't lived at the residence for 8 weeks and that he wanted her to leave. Here's what happened when officers made contact with Heather Lynn Messer.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Honestly, kind of going through some stuff.
Okay, can you step out of the car for me?
Yep. You alright?
Nope, just leave it like it is.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Kind of having a moment.
Having a moment? Okay, well, what do you mean?
Having a moment because I'm just having a moment.
Okay, do you have your ID with you by any chance?
And my
What's that?
stuff, yes.
In your stuff, yeah? Okay. Is this your car?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't talked to the caller yet. Okay. So, is this your friend's house?
No, this is my ex's house.
Your ex's house? Okay, why are you here?
Did my ex call on?
I don't know who called. Whoever lives here, if you were beating on the windows and stuff.
Okay.
Is that what was going on?
Kind of having a little bit of a moment.
What do you mean? What do you mean a moment?
A moment considering my best friend of 20 years. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you've been drinking tonight?
Yeah.
I have?
Yep.
Might have. Okay, you think it's a good idea to drive?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, but you were gonna drive.
What do you want to ask?
Well, I'm trying to figure out why you were coming over here. You're not telling me. You're just...
I mean, shout out to these police officers, right? They're trying to be accommodating to this woman. I mean, if it was a man in this situation and he was just being very nonchalant, not answering questions. I mean, they're asking her very simple questions, right? What are you doing here? Have you been drinking? And it seems like this situation with her and her ex seems to be a little bit contentious, right? But doesn't mean she gets to just not answer questions when obviously the police were called for some reason, right?
You said you're going through a lot and then you're stopping.
Yeah, I'm going through a lot because, again, I've been with this person for 15 years.
And you said they're your ex, though? How long y'all been separated?
Not long. Less than a month and a half.
Okay. And then what, had a few drinks, feelings got to you, so you came over, started banging on the windows and stuff?
No. That. What do you need from me?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on, like I said.
What do you need from me?
Oh no.
So you came over here and what happened?
What do you need from me?
To answer the question that I'm asking you.
Which is what I'm answering you. What do you need from me?
I need you to tell me you came over.
Bruh, not to stop it again so quick, but I would never talk to the police like that, talking about what do you want from me. Now, yes, you have certain rights when you're stopped or, when they're talking to you. But that just ain't the way to do it, ma'am. Yeah, she toasted. She gone.
Over here, and what did you do?
I'm not being any kind of. I'm a little upset because my best friend of 20 years is staying in what was our home.
Okay,
So
I can understand how that would be frustrating.
That.
Where are you staying right now?
Not far.
Well, where's not far?
Yeah.
Not far.
You're
Like,
not answering any of my questions right now.
Less
Right.
been 5 minutes away.
Okay. Do you have an address?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What's your address?
Just
Don't get back in the car.
no.
Oh, no.
Just shut up.
Oh no. Oh no. You see, these women, there's just no respect, no sense of awareness. You're going to try to reach for the handle while there's policemen sitting there asking you questions. You're going to reach for the door handle. Any man that would do that would have been on the ground in T-minus 3 seconds. Okay. There would have been no questions asked. Now, this seems like a very tough situation, right? From what she's saying, her best friend is living with her ex, but of course she's not going to say the whole story, right? I'm sure that's a lot of stuff to deal with. But even still, you don't just get to be unruly, right? I mean, she probably downed a bottle of wine, right? You know how women do, right? Downed a bottle of wine, came over and thought that she was just going to bogart her way into the house. And it seems like the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, excuse me, wasn't having any of it. But just the blatant disrespect and lack of awareness to try to grab the handle while the police are talking to you is insanity to me.
Everything off
Yeah,
for
we can
me,
shut that off.
please.
Definitely do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Like, I'm not trying to do anything.
Okay, well, we don't know that. Okay. We don't know what's going on, what kind of
I'm
relationship you've got going
I'm
on.
just upset about the fact that I'm literally ending a relationship of 15 years, and I've got one of my best friends that has been 20 years plus that is literally living in my home.
Do you live here?
Yes,
You live here.
that's where I lived, and I no longer live here.
But you no longer live here. Oh, okay.
And it's been a limited period of time, and I'm just upset.
Okay.
And I am.
Have you talked to anybody about being upset about this stuff?
I'm just probably not.
Probably not. Would you like to talk to somebody?
Please don't.
How does it make you feel?
Please don't.
Please don't what?
Please don't.
Please don't what? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
You're trying to figure out whether or not I'm actually able to figure out where I'm at. So,
But you
I
don't know.
You know where you're at.
You don't know what's going on.
But you're
I
trying to
understand
figure
that.
out whether or not I'm sane enough to actually have this conversation. Is what you're trying to do.
No, I want to make sure that you're not going to hurt yourself. or
I'm
anybody
not
else.
gonna hurt myself, but I'm a little pissed off.
Okay.
True story.
Okay. I don't think showing up at someone's house at 3 a.m. is the correct way to respond to any.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get it, right? This is probably very, very upsetting, right? At the same time, ma'am, you can't just go over somebody's house drunk and belligerent, causing a ruckus, right? Because you feel like you can, right? Whether you were together for 10 years and he started dating whoever, right? Now, again, I am almost certain there's some things to this story that she's not saying, because even in this little exchange, right? Granted, she's been drinking, and I've told you about just interactions with drunk women. It just leave them alone, right? Obviously, these cops can't, but she does not seem like a pleasant person to be around, right? So I'm certain if they would have brought the man out, he would have had a totally different perspective of what happened and why they broke up and why he ended up dating her best friend, right? Which, you know, hey, it's not the best route to go, but I don't think this woman was either.
Anything. But I don't know what this deputy found out.
Could you please talk to Michael and figure
Michael?
out whether or not he wants to charges against me or not. And then whether or not Sarah has anything to do with any of it. Just, when he moved into this home, I was a part of this home. I actually picked this home.
Not no more.
I'm just a little frustrated right now.
Not no more.
True story.
Okay.
So, do you want to please address?
Somebody did, and he's
Okay.
going through things right now.
So, is he going to press charges against me or not?
I don't know. We don't just listen to one and then listen to the other and put them together. Okay, it's a process.
That's why I was trying to talk to you and get your half of it.
Well, my half of it is right now one of my best friends is actually staying in a room that I actually decorated. So I'm kind of
Okay.
I mean, I can see
upset
how
about
I can see how that'd be frustrating.
Can you? Oh, by the
yeah,
way, this
absolutely.
is her car.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Heather
Heather. What's your last name, Heather?
Messer.
Messer.
Yes.
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah.
What's that?
I can't drive any place right now. Just so you know.
What? I asked what your middle name is.
Yeah. I know.
That has nothing to do with driving.
Yeah.
It does.
Why?
Because I dealt with a DUI and I am dealing with.
Okay, well, right now we're dealing with this. So, can you just tell me your middle name? I can figure it
Jeez.
out if you're not going to tell me.
Right.
Lynn.
It's done. He doesn't want you here anymore. All right. He was very respectful and polite. He didn't want you to get in any trouble. Okay. However, you cannot just randomly show up to his house anymore. All right. Otherwise, he could trespass you, get a restraining order against you.
Right. And it seems like that ex-boyfriend is being extremely understanding, right? He's extremely understanding in the fact that this woman, his ex, has showed up to his home with his new girlfriend, just so happens to be her best friend. And this woman, the ex, is unruly, right? Not answering questions, not wanting to leave. And the boyfriend, the ex, is like, hey, I don't want her to get into any trouble. I just want her to leave, right? I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot and this was him out there banging on the door, drunk and belligerent, it would have been a totally different story, right? The way the cops approached him would have been different, right? And she would have most likely pressed charges, right? But everybody's understanding for her. Everybody's caring about what's going on with her, right? And she's the unruly one. She the one crashing out, drunk, probably on coca, right? All that stuff.
Why? Anything like that. So,
With that,
hold on, I'm not finished. So, in order, I don't want you to have to get in any trouble tonight, okay? However, you are definitely too intoxicated to drive, so do you have someone that can come and pick you up so we don't have to take you down to somewhere and
no, he needs
for
to
you to
come
detox?
outside and talk to me.
Nope, we're not going to do that. So do you have
Yes.
someone that can talk to you?
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to be placed under what's called a Marchman Act due to your level of intoxication, okay?
And your unwillingness to reason with us.
Correct.
There's got to be some kind of issue here. You have no reason to be here at this time, and you're not giving us any responses to say otherwise. That is not an acceptable answer, is what he just told you.
So
you
we
are not allowed to be here. They were just not trespassing. If I ask them if they want you trespassing, you remain here, you go to jail.
But we're trying, ma'am.
All right,
We're really
go
trying to.
ahead.
No, we're.
Go ahead.
Stop.
Tell Mr. Sweeney.
Stop.
No,
Don't
go
stop.
ahead.
Ma'am,
No,
ma'am,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Make this
No,
anything.
no.
We
no,
don't have to.
go
We don't
ahead.
have to turn this into nothing.
They got
No.
the gloves on.
No,
into
go
something,
ahead and
excuse me.
tell Mr. Sweeney that if he wants to address it a certain way, then
Ma'am.
he can do that.
Ma'am,
And you know what?
you're turning nothing
No.
into something.
No,
Yes, we
actually,
are.
I'm not, because I've got 15 years dealing with this man. So,
So?
no, go ahead and tell him.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell
We're
him.
giving you all the opportunity right
No,
now to
I
just
don't
go
give a f-
home.
Heather,
No, go ahead.
Heather,
All
you
right.
just admitted you've been drinking. You're going to take
Yes,
us into something that
yes,
doesn't need to
yes.
be.
You are 100%.
Okay.
100% on this.
Then this is your
And you
choice,
know-
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
100%. I
All right.
am. No, he can deal with this,
Okay.
and he can deal with it, and he can choose.
So-
Oh my god! Oh, by the way, oh
Don't stop yelling. Do not cause a disturbance.
no, it's okay. Can I have? I'll grab my shoes. He can choose how he wants to
I'm not
deal
gonna let
with
you in
it.
there right now.
No, he can
Let you in
choose
there.
how he wants to deal with it.
He already
Because-
chosen, ma'am. He
No,
doesn't want
I
you
know.
here. He's already chosen.
No, I know.
This is just sad. I mean, what are you doing? Just go home. I mean, look how patient these cops are, right? Now, the one talking, he about to get about that action, right? I mean, they got the gloves on. Well, I know the one talking does. And look at this one right here. You about to get taken to the ground, ma'am. You better leave. It's just, the safety nets for women. And that's why they act like this, right? She thinks nothing's gonna happen. She thinks that she can do what she want, say what she want. Ma'am, I get it. The 15 years. If it's that deep, take him to court, right? If you feel like it. But in this situation, you got to go home. You got to leave. Man.
No,
Okay. All right.
no, it's fine.
So you have no one that can come pick you up, and you are refusing to leave. Is that correct?
I am absolutely 100% refusing to leave, considering the fact that I have actually.
Okay. Turn around. Put your hands on
Literally-
your back.
Yep, you going to jail. Yep.
No, I want my turned up. No,
You going to jail.
No.
Yes, we told you the decisions that you made.
Yeah.
Man. Sit.
you're right.
Sit.
You're right.
Put your hand back up there.
Thanks, sweetie. Oh, you're 2 months sober. Oh, you're so proud of yourself.
So for both of them, it seems like there was some substance abuse here from the man and definitely from her. And she just said something about him being sober for 2 months. So you got a lot of issues here, a lot of issues. But I tell you one thing, she going to jail. She going to jail.
15 years. All I wanted to actually was to get my but whatever.
After a lengthy discussion, Heather ultimately decided that she wasn't going anywhere. So the officers finally placed the intoxicated female in cuffs.
Right now. Can I?
Nope. No, we're going this way.
All right, fine. Anything else? Which one do you want me to go to? Anything else?
Nope. Stay right here. Stop pulling us, ma'am. Stop pulling us. Okay.
I'm not.
Stop pulling
This
us.
is.
Stop pulling us. You're not going to pull us. You understand? Listen to me. I'm going to use the blade of my hand, the back of my hand to check in the middle and underneath your bra so you don't have any weapons. You understand that?
I don't
You
have
say
anything.
balls.
Okay. Well, I have to check.
I
ma'am.
don't even have my. I'm like nothing. This is stupid shit. You know what? Yes, you're right. Too intoxicated, whatever. But seriously, when it all boils down to it, I've literally been dealing with my best friend that is my.
I like I said, I know it's
No,
frustrating.
you don't give a. You don't give a.
Go ahead and sit
No,
in
go
there.
ahead.
Watch your head. All right.
It's fine. I know how to deal with
Sit
it.
back. I'm gonna put a seatbelt
Anything
on.
else?
No, right here in the middle, please. Right here.
Where do you want me?
Right there. I'm gonna put a seatbelt on you.
I don't give a.
Goodness.
I just want to make sure that you
my
stay safe.
Goodness.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
The officers finally placed Heather in the back of a squad car. During her rampage, the victim tried to tell her that she needed to calm down, but she continued to yell at him and the officers. The officers searched her vehicle and moved her to another vehicle.
The car on the right side.
Passenger side?
Yes, please.
What kind of phone is it? Android, iPhone?
No, it's an iPhone.
It's an
please.
iPhone. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
You can get her purse, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take her phone. I can stay, and I don't know if she needs. She just asked for her phone, so.
Hey, Gio,
Yes, sir.
are you writing this up? If you want.
Oh, we were gonna. Oh, okay.
Heather was taken to jail without a chat with Michael. Was she happy about that? Well, you could probably guess the answer for yourself. Her car was towed away, and she had to sober up in a cell.
All right, Heather, we're gonna switch cars.
No, I want to have.
Well, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
No, I actually do.
Okay, well, we're not doing that.
Well, we need to.
Nope, we don't.
Because otherwise, no, he's not going to be very happy with me.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tell him. He's not going to be very happy with me.
All right, we'll let him know.
Go ahead.
Nope, we're going to this car right here on the right side, same side we
What?
were just on.
Yep. Go
Yep.
ahead.
anything on you, ma'am, that you could take down to
No, I'm going to let him know.
All right.
Go
Can you-
ahead.
Can you sit
Take
in this
her.
one?
No,
Sit down. Yep,
I
sit
want
down.
I want a conversation.
No, we're not doing that. Get in the car.
Sit. We've
No.
already given you
Yep,
the
just like you
opportunity.
were.
Yeah. Well then, tell him. Oh, he's gonna love this.
Yep.
This is gonna be fun.
Heather was charged with disorderly intoxication and trespass after warning. She was taken to jail where she sobered up and sat without a bond. Heather had to wait for her court date, and this is a great lesson to everyone. Don't show up at your ex's house.
Yeah. Right. Well, I wanted to let that play for a little bit. Okay. I mean, just gentlemen, just be careful. If you're dating out there, be careful who you're dating and who you decide to be with. Now, I hope it works out for this woman, but I hope she gets some help. It definitely seems like there's some substance abuse here for her. Definitely probably for the man as well, based on what she said earlier. So I hope they're doing fine. But guys, this is just a lot to deal with, and I'm sure there's more to the story. Wow. Again, look how generous the police were with her. Men and any women watching now, if you still are, I appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. Until next time, eat well, sleep well, be well. I'll see you guys later. Peace.